Welcome to Teddy Belcher's channel. Yeah, I'm watching the Steelers choke at home last year, week 1, season opener. Getting ready for the season opener 2024. 49ers are playing the Jets at home. The Steelers will be playing the Atlanta Falcons. And the Steelers look to, of course, beat the Falcons like they're nothing. Can Pittsburgh have 2 chokes in a row to start their seasons? Very rare. But anyways, yeah. I found this channel that has this video. I'm watching this video on James Light. I think it's called James Light. Shout out. Pittsburgh doesn't like it when you got the sideline angle. Nah, yeah, look at the sideline. Don't look at the action. When it zooms out, you want to see You want to see what they're doing on the sideline. This day was a strong performance by the 49ers. Kenny Pickett is a fucking rookie, dude. This is his first game. This is Percy Harvin, my favorite Steeler. Damn, he got hit. He got hit on that play. He didn't fall down. He should have fell down. Look at this. He should have faked it. He could have got a penalty. For roughing the kicker, it was close. Flop more. Don't they go to Brandon Ayuk? Was that Debo? You got a prime TJ Watt rushing in. He couldn't get pressure. Number 90. He's on one knee. He's on 2 feet. He comes in untouched and he falls on his ass. McCaffrey is jumping like a gazelle. And he gets smeared backwards. And JJ Watt missed that shit. That's Debo. That is Debo. The best running back on the team. There's CMC doing a Marcus Allen jump. Trent Williams pointing that it's good. Like he can tell from where he's seeing. He couldn't tell. Like he fucking... 39 says it's no good. 50 says it's no good. Brock Purdy in shotgun at the 45-yard line. Nice fake handoff. He dumps it off. Dink and dunk. Brock Purdy points. Man in motion. Throw to the motion. That's George Kittle. Brock Purdy under center. False start by the fullback. McCaffrey. Number 56, Alonzo Highsmith. Am I right or wrong? Leave a comment in the chat. Where's 56 on that play? He should have been up the field. Come on now, Alonzo. Get upfield. He's just playing with it. Slapping hands with Trent Williams, huh? Can't do nothing, huh? pathetic. 56. One of the softest days in Steeler history. Getting picked apart by Brock. There's Brandon Ayuk with the go-ahead, right? Yeah, Debo coming over to pat him. Ayuk. There's Debo. Referee picks up his flag. This is not the regular television broadcast.
Sleep Number has your back and whatever else is sore. In fact, most new smart bed owners...
Bro, what the hell? Strange camera angles on this edit, guys. I am so ready for football in 2024 that I can watch this. This is just raw, unedited, well, edited perfectly in sequence. Oh, come on, fucking they could have blocked that shit. Yeah, come on. Number 20, did he pull up? The kickoffs won't look like this anymore. You might want to join the game after it's in progress. It'll be worse than the replacement refs. We'd rather have replacement refs than the new kickoff rules. I like watching the coverage. Who's the gunner? Who's gunning hard? Pittsburgh looks weak at home. Kenny Pickett, they should be forcing the pass already. Who's that? 54, Fred Warner, maybe? Not sure. Everybody who touches the ball in Pittsburgh is always fast. There's no possession guy. They don't play with possession receivers. Kenny Pickett guns it, intercepted by number 7. Kenny Pickett trying to force it. Of course, he was the local Pitt Panther. They didn't even want to draft him. He should have been undrafted and gone on the practice squad. He still would be on the team. But he insisted, "Oh, you better draft me." Now Kenny Pickett is like with the Titans. Good for them. So I mean, Kenny Pickett will probably play versus the 49ers next week. Yeah. Titans and 49ers is actually the next game. Titans and Jets doesn't mean much to me. Man, dude, let me tell you something. These 49ers, they have to play the Raiders. They have to play the Raiders before they play the Jets. I don't give a fuck about the Jets, okay? These 49ers got a Raider game coming up. They got a New Orleans Saint game coming up. There is no sound on this tape. This is the all 21. 49ers, Steelers raw. It's just raw. just raw. We know who won. 49ers win this game. Like there's ever gonna be a this nice little watch along. I somebody else can put some Pittsburgh highlights on and tell you how the Hall of Fame should only be them. That's what they'd like. The 49ers are chopping them up. Pittsburgh went down easy this day. At home. It's wait 8 years for the rematch. Effective TV. Pardon me, audience, for the commercial. I'm trying to watch Brock Purdy. Dink and dunk straight up the middle. Brock Purdy struggling. Couldn't even see who caught it. There's just probably Kittle. If the yardage is pathetic, it's probably Kittle. And the kicker is running. And they fucking hit him out of bounds. Roughing. Did he throw him by the face mask at the end? I love that violence, unnecessary roughness. Did they kick it again? I have no idea what the score is. Just have to remember. I haven't seen the Steelers score, so it's probably 10-0. Good sideline shot. Sorry for the fragmented video. Kenny Pickett's rolling out to the left. I like watching this. Should have left my radio on. Kenny Pickett unloads. Is that George? Was that Pickens? 18 is Pickens. I'm not ignorant of the entire Steelers roster. He's a rookie, throwing it at the rookie. Pickens' dad played for the Bengals. Never had success. Percy Harvin. Steelers special team flag comes out. What happened? False start, number 93. Or encroachment. That's a small package. All those offensive linemen. There's not a lot of intensity in this game. And Brock Purdy in shotgun. Debo in motion. Dumps it off to CMC. Now, Kyle Huzjak, number 44, the fullback. We'll just call him the fullback, 44. Juice. He's in that play. They say he's the best blocker. I didn't see him blocking there. 44 is not in. Number 19, Debo, lined up in the tight end position that time. So Debo was blocking on that play. Should have been an interception. What was Brock looking at? What was Brock looking at? He's kind of short. Let's see his little arm come over his head. It didn't go over his head. Throwing it shoulder level. Hands it off to CMC. Relatively big hole. Where's the middle linebacker? Where's the fucking 55 and 54? Stand on the middle hash. All right, fullback in motion into this I slot position. To the toss back. Who did he hit? He hit J.J. Watt. The absolute best blocking fullback couldn't handle J.J. Watt on that play. The Juice totally, I'd say the Juice fucked up that play. Okay, Ayuk almost takes it to the house, but he falls within 2 steps of catching it. Takes 2 steps exactly after catching it. Greedy butthole Ayuk, he'll go to the end zone. So, Purdy under center. Pittsburgh doesn't like to be trailing. They're losing. The fans are booing. All right, Brock comes up to get the ball. In the same formation. Like a 6-step drop to dunk over the center to Debo Samuels, number 19. Good attempt at the strip at the end. All right, 85. Kittle is in motion. Set on the line. He's going to block J.J. Watt. Is that who he took? He picked up Watt? 50. No, he's on 56. Highsmith. He's hitting. I think 56 is Highsmith. Can't tell with this at resolution. Okay, you're Brock Purdy. I'm going to take another snap in the shotgun. Debo motion to the right. Raises his foot. Snap, quiet snap to the second Ayuk touchdown of the day, because Ayuk was tearing apart the Steelers. This is why Ayuk is worth all the money. He only had 1 foot down. Robbie Gould, or who cares? Jake Moody, who cares? Whatever they call him. Touchback. From another angle. I'm looking at the sidelines. I'm looking at the stands. I see empty seats. Yeah, I see empty seats in the front row. They like to spread out so there's more of them. I'm just kidding. Gonna get those fake fans, get some blow up fans. Kenny Pickett play action to his option. Shit option. This Steeler offense is nothing since Ben Roethlisberger left. Although Pickens, you gotta hit Pickens. And that should have been an interception by Fred Warner. Whoever. The Steelers didn't look good today. That's why I like watching this. Another penalty on the Steelers. 76-year stance. He's not picking up 97 in that stance. Kenny tries to run. He trips. Shoelace tackle. Percy Harvin III coming in to pad his statistics. His non-existent free agent value. I punted the game away versus the 49ers. They ran the trick play. They had the punter. They had the trick play, and we didn't. I just punted away the game. I gave us no chance to win. His helmet comes off. Damn, look at the size of that afro, bro. Did you see that fro? That fro was legendary. .54 said Alexander on his back that time. All right, trash padding his stats. He's still trying to pad his stats up. This is the Steelers. That not a career day. It was Ayuk's day today. Ed McCaffrey. Today was Ayuk's day, not yours. Are they gonna hit you again? They're gonna hit you. Come on, Ed. Oh, he didn't pick you. Oh, he could have thrown it. Ed wanted that. I call him Ed. That's his dad's name. Christian CMC. He wanted that ball so bad. Oh God, Look at him. Look at this guy. He was all over there, wide open too. But they gave it to Debo. Well, you know, CMC is not in the game now. Or is that him at? Now he moves into the slot, but he wants this ball, man. You know, come on, give him the ball. Give it to. They didn't. They gave it to Ayuk. Is it Ayuk? Ayuk. He's taking the stats from CMC. Should have been the MVP. They can hit CMC. He's wide open on every play. But today was Ayuk's day. I'm thankful that Ayuk is such a troublemaker financially. He threatens to tear apart the 2024 team. He won't even play versus the Jets. He's not going to play versus. He's not going to be in Tennessee. He's not going to have practice versus the Saints. He's out. This guy's done. We may never see him play again. Actually, you know, I'm not a big Ayuk fan. I don't like any 49ers. All right. CMC is looking to run this play. It looks like a run. He wants everything. Pittsburgh couldn't hit nothing today. The lucky Purdy almost ran that shit into the end zone. Why is he so fucking wide open? Nobody is covering the number 23. Number 23. Where's he going? He's covering. I don't want to stop and look. Steelers barely stopped that. And Brock that's out the back of the end zone to Kittle. Some Steeler fans are cheering it. 49er fan in the front row there. You got to make that throw, Brock. Brock, you got to make that throw. Brock, you got to make that throw. A lot of sad-looking Pittsburgh fans there. I think I saw the crying Bengals fan in there. She joined their team, and now they're like, Steelers will take anything you give them. The wrong time of day. The kickoff time favored the 49ers, I swear. The Steelers don't play 10 a.m. games very often. I'm sure this was at 1 o'clock when they started, so right now it's 4 o'clock. Now is when the game should be starting. Pickett is running some offense. Number 8, that's not Pickett. Is that Mason Rudolph? No, it's Pickett. That's Pickett. Who else was on the roster last year? Pickett in shotgun. 2-step drop. fires it in over the shoulder. I don't think Pittsburgh has the talent. They're just not as good as it. The 49ers are pretty goddamn good. But, we run your course of luck. My favorite Steeler, number 4, Percy Harvin, is not on the roster next year. It's going to be hard. I love watching the Steelers punt. Shout out to Isaac Punt's channel. That guy's a stooge. Fed insider plant agent. Okay, let's go on. Are we going to see Sam Darnold? Nope, it's still Purdy taking the snaps. He's trying to hit Christian, and Purdy just runs it out of bounds. He really had to run hard just to get that. See, and the average quarterback wouldn't have to try, but he is fucking accelerating. He is in danger of not gaining any yards. He doesn't have the Steve Young burst. He is no Steve Young. He is no Lamar Jackson, who apparently has the flu again today. Lamar Jackson is on the diarrhea joke list right now. That's what I saw. And Purdy takes a shotgun snap. He guns it to Christian McCaffrey. It lands in the dirt. That'll be incomplete. Let's see that again. Either way, it stops the clock if he catches it. That was a catch. Christian's going to say he caught it. Or did he? Without down markers, it's hard to tell. That is what they call a high.
This is my favorite guy to work with. We're the dream team.
Accuracy play right there.
I see really good stuff just
Brock
thrown away.
cannot. It's impossible for Brock Purdy. Anybody could do this. Look, is that a pat? No, it's not. High accuracy pass. Doesn't count as a forward pass because it's underhand. I mean, that was the underhanded forward pass. It's hard to call it a handoff. It's a borderline throw. Nobody's buying his pump fake. They all know they're running it. And Brock is under center. Christian McCaffrey takes the toss back for minimal gain, maybe 6 yards. He's not going to set no NFL record. I mean, Christian McCaffrey tried his ass off this game, but today was Brandon Ayuk's day. He might be he's closest to the camera right now. Brandon Ayuk right there. That's Debo. Never mind. And Christian runs it again for 3 yards. He'll take everything. Usually you have two running backs that, alleviate the strain. Brock Purdy finishing off the Steelers. Pure Lobet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 steps. Now you cannot take 17 steps, Brock. You have to release that ball on 13 steps. When you count a Brock Purdy rollout, when he spins, he takes too many steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was okay. That was one of the quickest I've ever seen him throw. Count the steps when you watch. Let's see. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He was too slow. You're too fucking slow. Your ball got batted in the hand. He needs to have that ball out at set. Okay, let's count his steps, guys. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should have that in 6 steps. Let me take 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at those goofy feet turning in on each other. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Look at his feet. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. He has 20 fucking steps and he didn't get his throw. He has 20 fucking steps he can't get into a throwing motion. Unless he's completely not having... Okay, let's see. Count it. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I mean, you take 20 fucking steps. You know, you can run 40 yards in 19 steps. Okay. The punter comes in, Steve Wisnowski. Mitch Wisnowski. Thrilling play. Wisnowski. He gets the ball off in 2 steps. Brock Purdy, he takes too many steps when he throws the ball. I hope the Steelers give the ball back another time. This looks like the end of the game. They're just trying to run out the clock. That'll keep the clock running. Or stops the clock. We'll see. Let's count Kenny Pickett's steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 steps, guys. Pretty nice air on the ball on that pass. That should have been in contested. That was a good pass. Let's count his steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not gonna 7-8 him. I'm not gonna 7-8 him. Count his steps. 1, 2, 3. It's kickoff. This is week 1, 2023. Pittsburgh. The Steelers fans know what fucking game this is. This is the Steelers choking at home. Looking all fancy now when they're losing. Again, they get some yards when they're winning. Kyle Shanahan had almost got ran over on that play. All right, Kenny Pickett shotgun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He only takes 5, 6. He has a goofy steps. Look at Kyle's feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count Kyle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He was turning for step 7 and he threw it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good pass. Kenny Pickett should have had a he didn't get any credit for the Steelers making the playoffs. They ran out all their quarterbacks off the team. For Justin Fields and Russell Wilson, I expect to see Russell Wilson play 9 games this year. We'll see seven games of Justin Fields. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. He only took 4 steps. Okay. Shotgun again. 1, 2. He fucking only took a two-step drop. Look at this drop back of Kenny Pickett. He turns, and then he takes 2 big. That should have been a touchdown. The Steelers are not hyped up. There's no team spirit. And Jackson drops the ball. Jackson. Good play by Najee. No, well, that's not Najee. Najee Harris wasn't fucking in this game. I didn't see him all day. Steelers threw the ball, had to throw the ball all day. Zoom in on what? The clock 30. Okay.
Run off with his big fake
Scored 20 points or something.
Fist bump, fist bump, fruit punch.
Damn, cameraman. Thanks for letting me look. There's 30 seconds left in the game, basically. Hurry up. Watch this tape is like an hour long. Yeah, there's actually another. Look how much time's left in this video by James Light. 30 minutes left on this damn video. This is the first half. This would be about 2:30 in the afternoon in Pittsburgh, or 3. About 3. It's a 1 o'clock kickoff. They're coming up on halftime. Was that like 2:45 in the afternoon? Time for another beer. You're about to watch Kenny Pickett's entire career. This is the game that ended his career. But I'll tell you, this is Brandon Ayuk's day. Good touchdown, Kenny. I thought Kenny had a 50-50 chance of keeping his job, you know. Who is this? So much football. This is I'm watching all these plays multiple times, so look at the lady hiding behind the goalpost in the yellow shirt. Can you see her here? Yeah, I see her right there. She's right there. Look at the sideline to see who made it into the edit. A bunch of fans made it into this video. The producer should to any fan to edit the fans out. That's just not right. Now are they running into halftime looking like? I love the Cowboys, guys. I don't love them. The NFC, when it comes, I like the Rams and the Bengals. I like California teams. The Chargers. If the Chargers start winning, I'm not gonna be like a hater. unless they have a jerk on their team. You know, it's about the boys in the back. It's not so much the front office. A new team can impress you every year. Last year, Steelers didn't impress. That's why I'm happy to have this Steelers video where they lose. I would never have a Steelers video where they win on my show. That could never be me. I could never be posting Steeler wins for clout. Like, hey guys, what do you think? This is the greatest Steeler moment in history. And I'm like, guys, like I'm a Steeler fan. Guys, the Steelers are gonna be in the Super Bowl. Guys, that could never be me. I'm still amazed the Steelers lost this game. I gotta look at everything. And this video was posted 3 days ago on the Steve Light channel. My video is laggy as fuck. I don't care. Steelers do. No, actually no. The Steelers are one of the greatest teams of all time. I love the Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't like dealing with their fans. And their borderline illegal tendencies. I mean, Troy Polamalu is just going to jump off sides. They're not going to call it. Oh, okay. Oh, well, they didn't call his offsides. No, oh, he's so good. Oh, he's so good. He's fucking offsides. So if they're going to accuse Stephen Curry of being soft, the Steelers are soft on what they allow themselves to do. Yeah. They're letting the Steelers, they're letting the 49ers win. It's an embarrassment. One of the greatest embarrassments in the modern history is the 49ers walked in and just wrecked a primed up Steeler team that still made the playoffs. Here comes my punter. Different name for the NFL championship. So many teams have 5 NFL championships. Even the Bears have more than the 49ers. You have to respect every single time. I think I was looking at the what was I looking at? Count every single championship, not just Super Bowls. The Super Bowl is a fancy way for the 49ers to be counted near the top. If they didn't count the Super Bowl separately, the 49ers would be near the bottom of the fucking list. With only six. The Bears have 8 championships. I just looked at the list an hour ago. Okay, yeah, the Packers have 13. That's twice as many as the 49ers. The Bears have 9 championships. That's 3 more than the 49ers. The Giants have 8 championships. And a bunch of Super Bowls, and that's still more than the 49ers. Okay. I mean, the Washington Commanders have the same amount of wins as the 49ers. Nobody's telling me. I love it when the Commanders win the Super Bowl. I love me some Redskins. I remember every single time they pulled it off. Every single time I was watching. The Giants have 6 championships. No. Yeah, the New York Giants have 8 championships. So you can go in and take your 6 Super Bowls to New York and they'll show you 8 NFL championships and some Super Bowls. And we figure out that the Giants are a better organization. And I would rather be a Giant myself. Me personally, I would rather play for the New York Giants. Yeah, that's right. And unlike New York, that we're not confused over what football team is the best. Bill Belichick might go to the Jets at any moment. Belichick has never been my personal coach. I mean, I never. Only Patriot fans listen to that guy. For 20 years, it's not like he's bounced around. A good coach should switch teams. Belichick is more like Tom Landry or Chuck Noll. Yeah, the Jets should keep who they got. Robert Saleh. Are you ready, Doctor Who, what, where? Are you ready for some football? Any way you can get it? Just give me some football now. Are you ready to watch the Jets? Are you desperate enough to watch the Jets and 49ers? Because normally I wouldn't ever want to watch a Jets game. That could never be me. I could never be a Jets fan. I don't care, and that's any year. In my maybe 94 Jets are okay because they had Boomer, but they still sucked. They were completely. Boomer was a better when he was the Arizona Cardinal, and then yeah. Boomer's run in New York was stupid because now he's stuck on the radio, and nobody listens to Boomer's radio. The Jets have the shittiest radio. It's all about Denver. We don't even know who the quarterback at Denver is. It's nice when you don't know who the quarterback is. The NFL is the closest, most evenly matched sport. The bettors don't know who's gonna win. It doesn't matter who's playing. The bettors got screwed because they tried to rob the bank by Pittsburgh choking at home to the 49ers. This is an embarrassment. The worst Steeler loss I've seen in my lifetime. I don't know how they can line up versus Atlanta on the road next after starting at home this year. And I like Denver before John Elway. John Elway was kind of they lucked out in the end. 98, all the way to 98, John Elway. Okay, 1998, John Elway is a lot different than 1984. You wait 14 years, 13 12 or 11 years. Plus, he was hurt in the 94 Broncos without Elway. I had to watch that shit. They put that shit on you don't get to pick what's on the TV. They made me watch that. Can't stand watching Denver sometimes. I really want to watch the rest of the league. You have to have equal exposure to every team, and the Denver is an overexposed team. The Chiefs have been underexposed. That's why it's always cool watching the Chiefs. It's not Stanford, all these Stanford graduates trying to get a job in Denver through John Elway. I'm tired of it. Like Kansas City doesn't kiss ass to San Francisco. They're not a bunch of Stanford agents. You know, they do their own thing, and maybe John Elway should have gone to the Raiders. That's right. Al Davis was gonna draft John Elway, so everybody got screwed on Elway. But Elway refused to play for Baltimore, right? It was an inside job. Elway could have played for anybody he wanted. They wanted him in Tampa. Tampa Bay wanted John Elway, but John McKay didn't want John Elway. John McKay said John Elway can't complete a pass. Which Elway struggled for 14 years. He was completely washed. And the Packers fucked up. The Packers should have never lost Super Bowl 32. But Christian McCaffrey's dad was on the team. That's why they won. They didn't want to pay him though. He got cut. They blame it on Ricky Watters because Ricky Watters also got cut. Ricky Watters is not a football mind. Ed McCaffrey's father was all these Stanford people didn't want to keep going to Denver. They could have just stayed in San Francisco. They would have won. Basically, the Broncos were using 49ers. This is what John Elway did. John Elway hit that free agency back, and he got the best 49ers he could buy. He got that McCaffrey's dad, and that guy was fucking crazy good. Crazy good. Do you ever watch Ed McCaffrey with John Elway? He opened up the field for Rod Smith. Rod Smith, anybody could have been Rod Smith. Later, the Demaryius Thomas. Anybody could have been Demaryius Thomas. He's passed. He died last year. So Brock Purdy hands it off again. Watch Purdy 1, 2, 3. Was that Purdy throwing the ball, or is that Darnold? That's Purdy still. Look at his feet. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Aaron Rodgers never won a game in Pasadena. So, I Every time Aaron Rodgers shows up, all the people of Wisconsin have to open their wallet. And let's see, the Packers made the playoffs and nobody wanted to buy tickets. That was like 2011. So the Packer fans have already said that even if Aaron makes the playoffs, they're not buying tickets. That was like 13 years ago when I was in Cincinnati. Little known fact, it's very hard to sell tickets in Lambeau if you make the playoffs in the last week of the season, because the people budget ahead, and the people of Lambeau can't afford to sell out the stadium in a single week, and that's what happens sometimes. Even when the Bengals made the playoffs in 2012, Cincinnati had to give away tickets just to lift the blackout, and I got free tickets to the Chargers-Bengals 2013 playoff game. But technically the game was in 2014, and 2014 is the last winter I was in Cincinnati for the playoffs all the way through 2014 playoffs, yeah. That was it? Who was it? It was at Lucas Oil something. Aaron Rodgers can't afford to show up because all his fans don't want to pay. So he's a good bluff. He's a good bluff, but everybody who actually supported him doesn't want to continue to put out. He's old. The world belongs to these younger kids. Okay, Kenny Pickett takes the ball, shotgun in the end zone. Is he going to go down for a safety? Throws it to number 19. It's very expensive to sell out. When you have 1 week to sell out a playoff game, a lot of teams don't want to be in the playoffs because it's not possible to sell out a stadium. Typically, the Bengals actually are like that. They're happy to play on the road. I guess I have seen a lot of Bengal playoff games in my life. But the 91 Raiders was blacked out on TV. I did watch the Houston. They beat Houston the week before. It was the first time in 30 years the Bengals won in Houston. You know, the Bengals, they've only had one win in Oakland, and that was 2018. Andy Dalton came and beat the Raiders, and they played for damn near 50 years in Oakland, and they only won once, man. It's crazy to think that the Raiders would still be here if the Bengals didn't win that game, because the Bengals wouldn't let you leave if we didn't get our victory there. The Raiders would love to say, yeah, and when we were in Oakland, the Bengals never won a single game in Oakland. But no, at the very end, Andy Dalton beat the Raiders. Andy Dalton shut down O.co. We're done playing here. That's what we told the Raiders. We're done. The Bengals are done playing in Oakland. That's what they told San Francisco. The Bengals called up San Francisco and said, you know, we're ready to let the Raiders move because we're not playing there anymore. Which is a drag, because it's another the Bengals used to play here more often. You could actually get Bengal tickets in San Francisco more than once every 8 years. But right now, it's about 6 years until the Bengals come back. And that's a long time to sell a lot of tickets. without a Bengal game. And that's where the television contract is right now. So if you have a 5 year, 6 year, 7 years left on your deal, well, you have it. What they play last year, Bengals beat last. So we have 8 years. See you in 2032. You can get your rematch when it's Super Bowl 75. The road to Super Bowl 75, huh? Start looking at the future, guys. You know, hope you all be nice 75 years old. You'll see the year 2010. It'll be the year 2100. It'll be 2001. It'll be like 2100. The kids born today, the dragon children of 1970, 26. What? These kids born today, when they turn 74, it'll be Super Bowl 145. They'll be like, "Dad, man, I just want to see Super Bowl 150." I mean, ain't no kid alive today gonna see Super Bowl 150. You better be 80 years old. If you're born today, you're 80 years old. I'll see you at Super Bowl 150. Okay. The Raiders stadium is already obsolete. Yeah, right. The Rams stadium is the absolute best. So it even looks better in the video game. Like, it looks good in Madden 20. You remember when cars were on the ground? Brock Purdy tries to dunk it to number 25. They finally got a backup running back. Skill positions has been rotated out. Debo's in motion. Is that Purdy? Purdy. The stupid pose at the end. Cowboy Stadium looks good when it's a finished product on the television. I'm all about the finished product. And the Steelers cameras kind of suck. These Steeler cameras are bare minimum. They're not gonna have the good zoom. They're not gonna have replays of injuries. There's gonna be as little footage as possible comes out of a Pittsburgh game as possible. That's why I'm happy to look at this and appreciate every single moment that you can see. Anything to spy on the enemy. We're looking sideline to sideline. You know, looking for a hole in the grass, somewhere to get traction. And I enjoy watching Brock Purdy. I think it's probably the most relevant video I could. This is the best thing I could. I'm enjoying it now. Look at the 49ers dominated Pittsburgh. That's my football team. I don't think we're gonna win the Super Bowl, but that's my. I'm proud that we went in there and beat up on a bunch of rookies. I mean, we have the same roster that hit the Super Bowl practically, and they got just trash players. They're straight trash. And there's still like 25 minutes left. So yeah, it's all about the finished product. The Dallas Cowboy product looks nice on TV. This particular angle would be blocked by might be blocked by the giant TV though. So you have different angles. Like a SoFi. I hope to watch a SoFi Stadium video next. I'm on this channel called Steve Light.
With the trusted protection of AAA securing your home, your guard dog
I like the
can
finished
guard
product at the
like
Bengals.
this.
I really think the Cincinnati has the best cameras. They don't skimp. They have the slow motion. It's a CBS technology. Fox has their own technology. Is this a Fox? Is this Fox? Or is this... I wish I knew. Is this Fox or is this CBS? I don't know. Ad nauseum. The plays just keep coming and coming. Guinea pig. Four-step drop. Pirouette after the catch. Guinea pig is gonna run it. He falls down. It's 12:44 a.m. Monday morning, July 22nd. I'd like to do my budget. Not sure how much money I got. Take a look at what channel I'm watching. What other videos he has on his channel. On James Light, which I will now add as subscribe to. He's got these good videos. I got a Levi Stadium, Tampa Bay 49ers game to look. I could look at. I was looking at a SoFi Stadium Rams 49ers week 2, but the 49ers won that game. I didn't want to feature it on my channel. I got access to the 2023 49ers Cowboys game, so they could look at the Cowboys game. Both Ravens Seahawks from last year. I could look at the Christmas Day Baltimore Ravens 49ers game.
Hey, it's Charlie XCX. Check out my new single 360 on YouTube and YouTube Shorts.
Rams Colts last year available. What else? Rams the Seahawks week 1. I think the Rams won that. Hey, these videos don't even have the score, so if I watch that, won't it? I need outside reference. He has no Bengal games. So I cannot sit here and just watch a Joe Burrow tape. I would rather watch, but I didn't really care for the skill positions. Bengals had a rookie punter last year. I'm just not with him yet. Kevin McPherson, the kicker, has been there a couple of years. They're juggling backup quarterbacks so much. Bengals love pulling their quarterback. They love. Kenny Pickett gets sacked. How much? So this is the final minute. 50 seconds left in this video. I can read final comments. I like the old Cardinals stadium in St. Louis. If the Dolphins had a stadium, I've never seen it because it's all about the field there, you know. They do zoom out at the Dolphins video. This guy right here, good channel. Check this guy out. Thanks for the video, dude. You want to look at what Levi Stadium is like? So, that would be... Was it the Cowboys that came in last year? Usually new... You can tell it's a 4 o'clock game here, kickoff. There's no sun in the audience isn't getting burnt in the sun like they always complain. We know the 49ers dominated that game. So what I want to look at is the 49ers Christmas game, which was here, versus the Ravens, because the Ravens just tore apart the 49ers, and it was a wonderful Christmas. I got what I wanted. Come on out, Baltimore. And this one right here. Only 172. Let's read the comments. Let's go! Always wanted to see the footage of this game as soon as it ended. I mean, yeah. Now suddenly we're gonna see some real football. They're playing at they're playing at a higher speed here. I can't stand watching that slow ass Pittsburgh game. It almost made me want. This is the 49ers deserve this after having their biggest and most dominating victory of the season last year, highlighted. I mean, we'll go from worst to burst, whatever. Lamar Jackson is gonna tear apart the 49ers. Or is he? What, are they struggling? Ravens looking like they're struggling. What's up with this? Is the cake a lie? He couldn't get 2 yards on that play. Getting wrapped up again. Less than 5 yards. What's this? 3rd down shotgun. Lamar Jackson. High snap. Almost hits him in the face. He rockets the ball in. Number 7 can't catch it. Come on now. Lamar Jackson, he throws the ball too hard. Now, the best person on the team is that center, because that center snaps the ball so perfectly. I don't think Lamar could. His position when he snaps the ball, that ball always hits him right in the damn face mask. So I don't like the snap. I don't like the way he snaps. It doesn't matter about how he throws the ball. What really makes Jackson weird is the way he takes the ball. Yeah, Purdy throws the ball behind the line of scrimmage. McCaffrey couldn't get diddly dick or jack shit. We're going to see McCaffrey fail his ass off today. The 49ers will go ahead and lose this game. His motion is not fooling anybody. They hog tie him and gator roll him. Hog roll? Is that a hog roll? Purdy stands in the pocket. The throw is late. Fullback wants a flag. He's not getting it. Let's take a look at Purdy's feet for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But he did. I don't get it. I don't see those last 2 steps were necessary. It just weakened his core. The ball should have been thrown faster. Not enough velocity. Now they hit George Kittle. No chance to beat these Baltimore Ravens. Number 21 isn't even at full speed. Yeah, whining for a flag at Christmas, wearing your Santa Claus, dressed up like fucking Santa Claus. Let's see how he goes down. He would have had more yards if he went down the sideline. The only person he juked out with that move was himself. Dude should have been in the goddamn end zone. All right, Purdy steps back. He gets wrapped up at his feet. He gets his outlet. The same play as last time. You can't run the same play all fucking day, Brock. Eventually, there's going to be a middle linebacker there, Brock. They were letting you. We let you hit that shit in the middle, bro. The ball's not fast enough. He had to slide. If it was fast enough, he wouldn't be sliding to pick it up, dude. That was a fucking touchdown, but he couldn't throw it hard enough. Now he throws an interception, throwing these slow-ass balls. Dude, tell me he's going to be throwing the ball faster next year. Does the ball, he gets older, the ball comes out faster? I don't think so. The ball's fucking hella slow, bro. I put it in slow motion, it probably spun 6 times, okay? Yeah, but he's not fast enough. See, Lamar Jackson, he's going to fucking drill that ball in there. You're going to see that. You're going to see some velocity. They're just establishing a run game. Puts a man in motion. 49ers are pointing around. The linebackers are pointing at each other. You do something. They're offset formation. Lamar Jackson has all the time. He's not taking a bunch of extra steps. He's just chilling. When he doesn't have a drop back, his steps are just like, hey, I'm still in the pocket. Whips it underhand. He thinks he's Patrick, bro. Lamar thinks he's Patrick. He's gonna throw that sidearm shit. No, just throw it regular, Lamar. I blindly prefer the Trojans every year, and I'll never support the Bruins unless I watch them. I'm not watching the Bruins. The UCLA is a gymnastic school. Simon Bliss is the best athlete, and currently there is no peak athlete at the Trojans because Caleb Williams is out. They're trying to get him to be the owner of the Bears before he even signs to play. Patrick Mahomes would have made that throw underhand. So that was the safety. Lamar gave up a safety in this game. Yeah, I like the USC Trojans. Colorado's I'm a BYU fan. I don't watch 49ers to not watch Steve Young. I mean, we have a job opening for Brigham Young. For Brigham Young grads, not Colorado grads. Okay, we don't know where the Colorado grads are going. They can go fuck off. All the BW Brigham Young grads, this way, come this way, please. You're wanted. BYU has had many NFL champions. Steve Young is what has one as a starter, one as a backup, two as a backup. I don't care who Steve Young was a backup. Purdy. He hits Ayuk. Ayuk is a big play guy. I mean, consistently. It's gonna be hard for Purdy to not have Ayuk. He could have turned that into more yards though. It's where Ayuk ends up out of bounds more than he should. Another play out of bounds. Brock, you need to hit that pass, Brock. Was it late? Did he take too many steps again? Yeah. The pass needs to be in bounds, Brock. Too many steps. He's putting too much touch on the ball. Just let it hang. Let it hang out. Brock steps up. Count Brock's steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. You really want to see what he does is roll out. I don't want to pause. I mean, my show's laggy enough. I don't want to pause it or rewind it. This is week 16 last year, so the 49ers should be tired. They're at home. They're going to be looking as pathetic as those Steelers when they leave the field. Nice hit on Brock. Should I count Brock? Listen, you know they're going to play we'll count the footsteps, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, maybe 18. Bro got 18 steps. He couldn't get the ball off, bro. You have to get the ball off. He's too short. If he was taller, he could have the ball out. The pitch to Debo, overrated. Kyle Shanahan thinks you can break everything open. Surprised nobody really got hurt last year. Brock is too short. Brock getting lazy. Let's look at this lazy ass pass by Brock. Count the steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopping up in between the 6 and 7. He throws it over his body. What the fuck? What kind of shit pass is that? That's grounding, man. I was watching that. Man, this has been intentional grounding. Thanks for watching with me, by the way. You know, Aaron Rodgers never won a game in Pasadena, but everybody in Wisconsin knows that the game in Pasadena is the biggest game of them all. Not even the Packers won in Pasadena, so town is not Aaron is not it's a Badger town. And the USC. The ideal opponent would be Wisconsin versus UCLA Bruins, probably, in the Rose Bowl. But they've already done it. They've been there and done that. Wisconsin is tired of paying to play in Pasadena. Send to somebody else. Wisconsin doesn't have the national audience, and the games aren't that competitive. The bettors always know who's going to win the Rose Bowl. It's not like that's my personal you know. The Pac-10 is always expected to win. Now Jackson is becoming action. Count of steps: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. About 26 steps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 steps. You get a micro stutters in between 14 and 15, they don't count. If all you do is a stutter, it's not a step. Unless you're gaining, unless you're actually moving forward. Sometimes you stutter, you don't even pick up your foot. You know, you get a fake step. I wouldn't count that, really. I always watch the feet. Are you watching the feet? Are you watching the feet? USC and Notre Dame. Notre Dame is where you go to model clothing after practice. Where you go to be a fashion model for men's fashion models. They dress up like Tom Landry and shit. Mobster clothing. Very fancy. I don't like to dress like Notre Dame. Remember, you have to fit in. You have to look a certain way up in those kind of schools, and that's not what it's like being in California. We I guess we always kind of mock them We might wear a business shirt. You could dress like Dilbert. You're a good student. But we don't.
Your favorite TV shows are on YouTube. Enjoy the latest releases.
The path to victory is one of violence. I know who you are, and I'm gonna put you where you belong.
It's the clothing.
We should get every detail right.
You want to look.
I want to tell the real story.
Get Max, Stars, AMC Plus, and more. Find your favorite movies and TV on YouTube.
You want to wear a suit and shit, you know. The only if I watch a suit movie, if I see suits on my TV, it's usually mobsters, okay, or it's like. I mean, even Superman wore a suit. You look like a damn mob. You know that's the East Coast look. That's not LA wardrobe. I'm wearing the same pants for a year. I got one pair of pants. Some Levi's. From Levi. I went shopping at Levi's. It's 1:10 in the morning. I can go get a pack. I can go buy another pack of smokes right now. This is a beautiful footage. It's just stock footage. This is what football was like in the 80s. When I grew up and I was 6 years old and I first saw it on TV, this is what it looked like. They wouldn't have all the other shit, the blocky, you know. This looks like college football to me. It's so low budget. This is what watching college football was like. I liked fancy computer graphics, and football always had the best graphics on TV. Whether these Nintendo boys can admit it or not, we had 3D graphics on Monday Night Football in the 70s. We had 3D fucking we had Star Wars had 3D graphics in 1977. They had graphics in 76. You know. You look at the when you look at shit from 72 and 73, it's all hand drawn. So you think you got good graphics on your PlayStation? You have the worst graphics on earth. And even this video is only 30 frames per second. It's not like, you know, they complain streamers have equipment that makes, and they make 1080p videos. Okay, but most of my gameplay videos, I stream, if you look at my old streams, I got 4K resolution in my old videos. You can't go back in time and play the games I played in 4K. So my channel is a time capsule of the era. I played ColecoVision and television, all that shit. I had a friend who had that shit. Texas Instrument is a fun machine. I like all video games, but I'm a little Nintendo is just the tip of the iceberg. Certain shit's played out. People only see the tip of the iceberg. None of the games I played that I like are really available anymore. So they think they're playing the good shit. They're not playing anything I want. Yeah, okay, Commodore 64 is like a giant keyboard. It's a big keyboard. Apple IIe, Macintosh, I like Macintosh games. I like IBM DOS games. There's a lot that are just not out. You know, they're all abandonware. There's a lot of football games before Madden, too. Madden kind of... He never made a dime for the 49ers. The best thing about Madden is that he can't make the 49ers a dime.
There's a power in every connection we make.
Year
So go ahead.
3 copies of Madden. All that shit. They'd be like, oh god, suck our 49er Madden dick off, you know. Brock Purdy is a top 10 quarterback in Madden. He's like an 85 overall rating. Be like a 92 at quarterback when he's healthy. Lamar Jackson is hitting his first option in all these plays. Bold statement. Can I say it? Will he back it up with my next snap? First option. Hit your first option, Mart. His first option drops the ball. Tecmo Bowl deserves a remake. But they would never dare to let the true history of Nintendo be leaked. Tecmo Bowl was the biggest sensation since Street Fighter. You could just beat your. It was the biggest sensation as Street Fighter. Everybody played Tecmo Bowl. 2-player. Tecmo Bowl is the greatest game of the 80s, but because of licensing, it's similar to Mother 3. We can't have Earthbound 3 because of the translation. It has the song. Blurred Lines is in it, so they can't. These Nintendo streamers wouldn't touch Tecmo Bowl with a 100-foot pole. Okay, Double Dragon, kind of overrated. All the scrubs have access to it. Everybody bootlegs it. There's no honor amongst gamers. Double Dragon is for crappy players who don't even know how to play. There's no reason to play Double Dragon. Is a crappy game for social isolation social. You can't even. Half the games don't even have a 2-player mode. So you're talking about a game that was a 2-player mode, and now half the people are playing it by themselves at home. Double Dragon is trash. Okay. Plus, it happened to nearly kill the company because the company that was making it sure dropped the ball on everything else they had. Now we can't even have Battletoads, you know. Double Dragon was a big game in 87 or 88, but a lot of games were good then. I could be playing Rambo in 1980, 85 or 86. We'll just say 86. Yeah, I'd rather play Rambo. I don't know anything about no Double Dragon. Y'all understand that Rambo came first. They're making them Rambo. I'd rather be playing Empire Strikes Back on Atari. I'd rather be playing 1982 Jungle Hunt before they ever made a single Mario game. I'd rather play games that don't say Nintendo on them, because Nintendo is some crap-ass games. Battletoads is one of the most overrated games of all time.
overrated music, stupid difficulty, and it's no fun. You find somebody who's beaten it. Nobody wants to say, yeah, I beat Battletoads, that game's good. No, But then there's hundreds of people on YouTube streaming Battletoads and beating it. Like congratulations. Half of them are cheating with save states. I watch one guy who plays Mach Rider every week. I don't know what he still can't even beat it, but he's still trying to play Mach Rider. Go beat your head on some stupid game that we were too smart to play that shit when I was 10 years old. I was 10 years old when the shit came out, and I was like, man, this is a bullshit ass game. By the time Sonic 3 came out, nobody's paying for that shit. Nobody wanted to pay for Sonic and Knuckles. Everybody knows it's the same crap on the disc. We pay for something. We know what it is before we buy it. Okay. Sonic 3 is trash. Sonic and Knuckles, nobody plays that shit. But these bootleggers, they think, why didn't you have it? They still don't even have the games I like. They don't even have the games I like. They think that having access to a Sonic collection makes them some elite fucking consumer. The original Shinobi arcade, I had a sit-down table. I played that on a table cabinet. You could eat pizza and play Shinobi. Was it truly a good game, though? It's kind of a prequel to Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, where all you do is go around and save children, kill a couple people. I wouldn't call it a bloodbath of a ninja game. And kind of slow. It's not an overwhelming game. It's beatable. Most ninja games would just fuck you up. Ninja stars all over this. I mean, ninja games can, especially from the 80s, were just whatever would fit on the screen. A star, a man, whoa, so they got the guy to walk. Oh, he can walk in one direction. It's kind of like just a work in progress. The original Shinobi isn't that good, but the sequels, Revenge of Shinobi on Genesis, was a premium game because it had Hulk Hogan, it had Godzilla, it had King Kong, it had all these things that made it a marquee movie. Hulk Hogan was in Strider. The Road Warriors were in.
We are proud of our collections. They're like our children. But the paint stacked in the garage?
I love Tekken, but
no relation.
Tekken 8 can wet my. Tekken 8's just not watchable. I don't like Tekken 8. Mortal Kombat looks a little nicer this year, but that I only say that because it's the American-made product. I don't support Japanese-made product. So, because video games are racist. Video games are the most racist thing ever created in it. So you can take your imaginary man with long arms from Japan, and you could play that stupid game, or just go play Mortal Kombat. You're not going to get screwed because the devs give your guy short arms. Okay, it's not balanced around girls are a millisecond shorter than a guy. The balance in Tekken between a big character and a small character makes it so my character King, I get to whiff. There's too much RNG when fighting small characters at my skill level, which is any level playing the game at all. Getting near Tekken 8, if it's just if you're playing a large hitbox character, eventually you're just gonna get fucked by the small hitbox character. There's no balance. There's no true balance in the game. So if they put tag mode in, if I could actually use more than one character in a given match, I would have to learn more than one character. And right now I only have to learn one character, and I'm not interested in playing with one character because Tekken is a game about having a team. And there was even team battle in Tekken 3. Tekken 3 was before Tekken Tag, and Tekken 3 had 8 on 8. You had to pick 8 people on your team, and they don't have team battle in Tekken 8. But I could play Tekken 2 with 8 people on my team, and that's 8. So Tekken 2 has the 8 on 8 mode. There's no modes. It's just 1-on-1. Tekken 8 is trash, bro. Okay, Marvel Capcom is slightly better than the new in any era. Like any version of Marvel Capcom is superior than the current Tekken 8 options of just 1-on-1 best out of 3. The beach volleyball is back, okay, but no beach volleyball, they asked for that 10 years ago, okay. I try not to like Capcom though. I'm really a Capcom hater. You want to take Marvel is an American product. Even if it's just licensed out, they have to pay Americans to use the Marvel license. The thing about Nintendo is that it became as big as entity as Disney, and they use it to print money. That's why Mario uses US dollars. Side story. Fighting games are overrated. Games are not just about punching people illegally. You know, oh, I can punch somebody. Mario will punch a brick. See, when Mario jumps in the air, he punches bricks and they explode, and Mario can dig through the ceiling. Mario is a brick punching dude. He punches bricks and coins come out of a block, you know. The most definitive feature of the original Mario was the gigantic uppercut. That it's the same as Street Fighter. As you play Smash Brothers, it's the same move. You do a big punch, it's an uppercut. Coins come out of your enemies, you know. It's the same as Minecraft. You punch the brick. You dig a cave. I'm not a GTA player, but I did play San Andreas, and I got all the way to the end without cheat codes. I'm a legit. I can play. I can enjoy the original on Xbox. But I don't touch GTA 5. I played Grand Theft Auto 4 at launch. I had a very authentic experience with 4 launch. Day 1 online with nothing but New Yorkers. It's a good moment, a great moment in gaming history. But my brother, he has a radio show called Grand Theft Audio, and I don't mess with GTA. I could have played it. I chose not to. Maybe I'll play GTA 6. We'll see what it runs on. We'll see the system requirements for GTA 6. I'd rather play Tom Clancy's Wildlands, which is like GTA in the forest, GTA in Alaska, or like Siberia. Bolivia was the last map. People don't know where is Bolivia, but the Bolivia map is a pretty nice place for solo isolation. You'll never see another human being on the map. It's a gigantic single player adventure. If Smuggler's Run was a GTA map, y'all played Smuggler's Run on PlayStation 2. That was the preferred map. That was the best open world map of the generation. And Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon is much more, not Ghost Recon, Wildlands. Yeah. Isolation. I don't want to socially isolate. As I'm a Generation X, right? We're supposed to be coming out. This is my coming out party. I am Generation X. So here I am, world. Now what happens is you isolate, you start living at home. Generation X is like the people there. Hi, I'm 40. I still live with my parents. Technically, Generation X, the youngest member is like 45. Didn't Han Solo go the fastest in Smuggler's Run? The Kessel Run? Less than some 12 parsecs. Parsec was a video game on Texas Instrument. So I don't have a great musical. I'm not a psychopath who listens to music. So, but I can remember, I watched Star Wars 100 times. I know enough of the keywords. I'm more of a keyword-based individual. There was a lot of comprehending how people were saying and jive talk. There was so much jive talk in the 70s. As a kid, you couldn't get a straight answer for what the definition. Like, hey, what does that word mean? And you just couldn't take trust anybody when they tell you what they're talking about. People trying to use funny words for everything. They couldn't just say things normally as a kid. But when I was born, everybody was trying to say it the wrong way. Nowadays everybody's like, those new rappers can't put two sounds together. Late night, I gotta take my boots off. I'm sitting here with my boots off. Got my boots on for 2 hours. I'm having an extra long episode. Where's my 1,000 viewers, bro? Just kidding. Mushmouth rapping. I'm a quiet individual. I have to think about what I'm gonna say, then I say it, and then I let it stand. We had video cameras when I was a kid. You know when you're being watched. They say that Generation X was, they didn't have surveillance cameras. They're full of shit. We had satellites. They were watching us on satellite. Everything my generation did, we were the first ones that they were spying on from outer space. I also flipped the script really, really heavily because you think you can get away with anything just because you tell kids there's no video cameras. They always could see. They just weren't watching us. They were watching Cuba and Atlanta, Memphis. When we launched satellites in 1960, it was a waste of money to look at ourselves. We needed an objective. Stalking Martin Luther King by satellite. Bringing the Falcons into the NFL to stop riots. Delaying the Bengals' entry into the league. The Saints took our spot in the NFL, and the Saints should have been in the American League. Maybe after this Super Bowl, if the Bengals win this Super Bowl in New Orleans, the Bengals can switch conferences. They can go to the NFC like where they should have been. But the Saints took their spot in the NFC in 1966. Good times. I'm gonna have less commentary for a couple minutes. Let this video play out for my viewers. What do we got? 40 minutes left. The Bengals made the league before you were born. They've been in the league since '68. I'm always looking for that 1967 Bengals season, but that doesn't exist. There is a 1967 Saints season and a 1966 Falcons season. And those are the teams that came in right before. I think I'm correct on this. How about the Mafia? Was the Bengals last year. The Bengals helmet.
Introducing the GMC Canyon AT4X.
Get 1.9% APR on 2024 GMC Canyon models. See your Bay Area GMC dealer.
Herschel Walker interesting.
I got in contact with 1-800-GOT-JOKE.
So easy to just book it online.
My parents moved recently, and we would love that stuff to be donated and reused.
Now that I know this stuff will actually reuse, recycled, it makes me feel a lot better about the process.
Book online today. 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Rum, rum, ram, ram. "12 minutes left on this." I'm gonna load up the Rams. 49ers game next. Ram, ram. India wants to sacrifice the lamb. Oh yeah, shout out to Armageddon, Ram. Try not to watch cricket. But they still play. It's on YouTube. Lawn bowling. The lawn bowling set was the premium toy of Generation X. I don't know those lawn bowling sets never seemed to end like ancient antiques. They were like I gotta research. Lawn darts are dangerous. We never had them. But lawn darts were always on the toy rack. You could, like, right where they belong in a retail environment. I never got the premium toys. The toy market was different. Now Sam Darnold is in. Got pretty out of the game. Are you trash time? Was this became a close game where Darnold almost... I think that's enough football for one day. We're trying to grit out the loss without Purdy. Sorry, Brock Purdy. This was Lamar Jackson's day. The Spirit Squad was back there. Did you see that? Was that a touchdown? No. They never go to Christian multiple times. Big loss of yardage there for the fantasy. Good thing his helmet's round. That helps the defender not grab it. Hell yeah, I'm going to sleep. We've passing out. Good night, y'all. Dare I leave another game running? We can watch. Another 49er game. The Buccaneers or the Rams? The Buccaneers or the Rams? We get the Rams. Ram.
Every great idea has a doubter. So whether you're chasing a championship or a small business win, we gotta turn them into the fuel that makes us unstoppable.
Disco Inferno Edge.
Disco Inferno refers to the area of disco music.
What kind of action in the game? Brock Purdy hands it off. This is week 2. I should have played the damn games in order. We played week 1 to start this video.
I know you don't want to see Donald Trump retake the White House. I know you don't want a nationwide ban on abortion. I know you don't want major cuts to Social Security and Medicare. In this election, we each face a question. What kind of country do we want to live in? A country of chaos, fear, and hate, or a country of compassion, freedom, and rule of law? And we need your help to finish the job. Please chip in today to help power our campaign. Thank you, and please take care.
Is that Kamala? Who is that? Who is that? Was that Kamala? Was that Kamala? I'm not sure who that was. It doesn't say. It doesn't even say. It's just that a nice lady. Did she film that before? She's not the party candidate yet. Yuck it up, 49ers. There's a lot of fist pumping for a regular season game. Won this game, I think. I don't think anybody has the footage of the Bengals game for this. This is a 49er win. shots of the sideline. That's what I like. I'm broadcasting it, but I'm watching it on my iPad. I'm still broadcasting it on the phone. Where's my battery at? 80. I'm gonna run this Tampa Bay game.
If you've been injured in a car accident, don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead.
Now it's a Sunday football game. That makes me feel better looking at it. How long have I been streaming? I don't know how long I've been streaming. I'm done writing for a little while. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm in bed.
PC Liquidations provides computer and telecom solutions for your office or home. For 33 years, PC Liquidations has been providing quality, refurbished IT equipment to businesses, government agencies, and consumers. We have A-plus certified technicians in-house. Nothing leaves our facility without being tested. Thousands of monitors, desktops, laptops, phones, and printers are ready to ship to you. Browse our large selection of electronics for your home or office today at PCLiquidations.com.
Just under 4 hours. I'm cutting off the stream. Baker Mayfield. Barber. I'll see you guys next time. Check this out.